Hey guys, we're the Tuckers. I'm Jeremy. This is my wife Christy, and we're from Valdosta, Georgia. Thank you so much for taking the time to click the video link that you were sent. We want to take just a quick second to introduce you to this opportunity that is life-changing. We've been searching through so many different areas and so many avenues for some financial relief, and we finally found it, and it is way bigger than we ever expected it could be.
In just a minute, you're going to meet Rachel Garcia. She started out just like we did, with the need of wanting to spend more time with family as well as some additional income.
So we hope you experience this the way we did our very first time, with just as much excitement and raring to go. So pay attention, you'll be glad you did.
Hello everybody, welcome. My name is Rachel Garcia. I'm coming to you live tonight to share some information with you that could be life-changing. I know that's a strong statement to make, but I'm here to tell you I've been involved with this company for 10 years, and every day I hear someone say, the information that was shared with me and getting involved in this company has changed my life forever. And so I'm gonna do my best to walk you through some information about this amazing company that your friend invited you to take a look at. Maybe it's for you, maybe it's not for you, but I believe you will know very quickly. I have a pretty big job to do my best to represent the company well, and I think you'll know pretty quickly. The name of our company is PURE. It stands for People United Reaching Everyone. And I have found in 10 years that there's two groups of people really attracted to what we have. The first group is interested in the health aspect. That was me. I'm a physician assistant. I've been practicing medicine for 17 years. My nephew had been diagnosed with severe autism in 2008, which was the year that I found out about this company. And with his diagnosis, I had become very quizzical, very inquisitive, I should say, about autism, where it came from. What is it? Why does he have it? Is it true that he will never speak? I had a lot of questions, and I have a master's degree in clinical medical sciences, so I began to do a lot of research and learned about the extreme importance of what we're putting into our bodies, and maybe even more importantly, what we're not eliminating. So I was the person who had the organic garden, and I was juicing, and I was spending a lot of money at the local health food store. When I heard this, I knew they were speaking truth. They were saying things in 2008 that no one else was talking about, but that I had found through my research on autism. And so I said, this is going to make my life easier. They know what they're talking about. I'm in. Now, there's another group of people that are interested in the health aspect that aren't taking care of their health. They know it. They're concerned about their health. They're concerned because their brother just had a stroke. They're concerned because their wife is on 4 meds and they don't like it. They're concerned because their kids are on medications, allergy meds, anxiety meds, ADHD meds. They don't know what to do. They go to the Whole Foods and ask the 19-year-old behind the counter who makes minimum wage. They love what we have here. Now, the second group of people are interested in the financial income that's possible. You guys, I help people make money. I help people make money working very, very part-time from home. One of the first things people often tell me is, I don't want to do sales. I'm not good at sales. Don't worry. This has nothing to do with that. Pay attention to what I'm saying. We've had people make anywhere from $20,000 in their first month to $100,000 in their first 6 months, just here in the last year. You can really do whatever you want to do. I will tell you, making $500 a month is very simple to do with what I'm about to show you. I'll tell you a little bit about the company. It's a 10-year-old company. They're totally debt-free. We have investors like Phil Knight. If you don't know who he is, go look him up. 27th wealthiest man in the world. He is a billionaire, a multi-billionaire, and yet he found this company that's done 100 million in sales last year, or I should say in 2017, and has about 50,000 people in the U.S. who know about it. We've made it past those first few sticky years. Only about 2% of companies make it past the 5-year mark. We're going strong at the 10-year mark. Literally the fastest growing company in the DSA. And so this has attracted people like him. It's the real deal. It's not some fly-by-night thing that just started last week. It's going to be gone tomorrow. So I wanted you to know a little bit about the history as I dive into what attracted me. See, I wasn't attracted to any of that because none of that had happened yet when I got started. As a PA, I saw everything. Patients always were bringing things to me. Hey, check this stuff out I sell. Hey, look at this. What attracted me to this company was how it started. There was a clinical practice out in California where they taught patients how to use food to get their body working the way it was supposed to be working. And after 30 years of seeing patients, there was a 3-year waiting list to get in. And they said, people shouldn't have to wait that long to get this information. We're going to start a company, but we're only going to spread it by word of mouth. This is an online food membership club that you will only hear about from somebody else. They chose to take the millions of dollars that a typical company like Sprint, Verizon, Coca-Cola pays to marketing firms and pay normal people like you and me. And I personally think it's brilliant. I don't know about you, but I refer people to restaurants. I refer people to dentists. I refer people to movies all the time, and I don't make any money off of that, nor do I expect to. I mean, but Xfinity, my cable company, so our cable company will take $50 off your bill. That's pretty awesome, because they know when people believe in something, they'll usually talk about it. Imagine getting an email from Amazon Prime today saying, hey, thank you for being a customer. For anybody you refer to us, they get a membership because of you. We're going to pay you 10% of whatever they purchase for the rest of their life, because they wouldn't be a customer of ours if you hadn't told them how great we are. Of course, Amazon doesn't do that, but Pure does. So this is a place where you can go click a button and literally get the best of health and nutrition answers. And let me just say, if you're somebody that's really into health, you really need to pay attention. We attract the purists. We attract the people who buy the best of the best. You will love what we have. Click of a button, best of the best. I joined for the ease. I joined to not have to go to the health food store to turn the bottles over to do my research anymore. What I didn't expect was any results, because I'd never noticed any results. It was kind of like when you order broccoli with your steak, right? You order the broccoli thinking, lots of studies have been shown on broccoli to be good for you. I'm going to order that. You're not expecting results. That's how I was with our supplementation. So when we started seeing results within a couple of days, I really took serious note. By the end of 2 months, my insomnia was gone. My son's constipation issues were gone. My husband had lost about 40 pounds, and his depression had totally disappeared. I actually was involved with a very small clinical grassroots study with a pediatrician in Gainesville, and what we have here with Pure, and the results in the children were mind-blowing and really opened my eyes to the junk our children are consuming. And maybe you're one of those really good parents, but they go to school and they're given things. And the importance I learned of what we're putting in their bodies on a daily basis. People ask me all the time, what makes Pure different? I'm going to talk to the business person for a second. If you were pitching this on Shark Tank, they're looking at a few things. What's the demographic? It's for everyone. It's not just for the women. It's not just for those who struggle with their weight. It's for everybody who has a body. Because sooner or later, everybody figures out if you don't take care of this, you're in trouble. What's funny is we take better care of this than we do of this. It's for everybody. That's a huge market to share this with. Secondly, it's consumable. I have a necklace that I bought at my friend's jewelry party. I have a baking stone in my kitchen that I bought at my friend's party. I'm only buying one. I'm not going to buy it again and again. In my opinion, that's kind of a not great business if your friends are only going to purchase the product one time. This is a consumable product. We went to North Carolina without our products a couple months in because we didn't realize what they were doing for us. And all of a sudden, I wasn't sleeping, my son's stomach hurt, and my husband was a mess. And we realized we couldn't travel anywhere without our products. It's a consumable product, and this brings me to what really makes us different. 85 out of 100 people repurchase the products over and over and over again. And remember, I'm a clinician. I'm used to having pharmaceutical reps wait for 30 minutes to 2 hours to sit with me to show me why I should write for this antibiotic instead of this one. I wanted to know why. Why is this company's noni better than Whole Foods noni? Why is this company's calcium better than this calcium? So I went and did my research, and what I found was it's this centuries-old philosophy based on plant-based nutrition surrounding these three pillars. That if we cleanse our bodies of the toxins we've been consuming since we were born, quite frankly, balance out our pH and our hormone levels, and build our cells up, our 60 trillion cells, with plant-based whole raw food nutrition, this amazing machine will work the way it was made to work. They knew what they were talking about in that clinic. That's why it works. We cleanse the junk out of our car every 3 months. We don't think about this. We have a gentle cleanse that cleanses the 7 channels you eliminate through. I had someone tell me the other day, I poop 3 times a day. I don't need to cleanse. We have 7 channels, 7 organs we were given that eliminate: your lungs, your liver, your skin, your lymphatic system, kidneys, blood, and intestines. The average American has 9 pounds of down in their intestinal tract. We got to cleanse the junk out before we put the good stuff in, or your cells can't even absorb it. They're so messed up with sludge. Balance out your pH and your hormone levels. How many plants you put in versus how much meat, dairy, sugar, soda, coffee you put in has an effect on how your body fights off disease and infection. How many plants did you put in your body in the last 24 hours? How many did your kids put in? See, my kids get more plant-based nutrition in a little 5-second shot of liquid in the morning than their whole class gets in a week. We build their cells up with good nutrition. You guys, there are massive studies that have been published showing the food we're consuming now is as much as 40% deficient in vitamins and minerals compared to what our grandparents were eating. You can't just eat organic and be okay. And also you need omega-3s. Omega-3s are only grown near the equator. Where are you getting that from? We need to supplement. Eating organic plants is just not enough. We have a medical advisory board made up of doctors, medical doctors, and a pharmacist. 5 of our products are in the physician's desk reference. This is very validating. When I got started, we had none of this. No doctors, no physician's desk reference. But I saw the results. I saw the lab results. And as a healthcare provider, I knew how powerful this was, so I stuck. You know how hard it is to find someone who's been involved in a company like this and is still working hands-on with people after 10 years? I'm staying on tonight to answer questions from you guys live afterwards. I'm very serious about this. I'm very serious about getting the word out that people don't have to be sick. I put together this website. It's called purelifechangers.com. Ask the person who invited you to send you a link. Ask them to add you to our Changing Lives with Pure Facebook page where testimonies are posted daily. And you can go look through the research that I've done over the years. This is simple. I know you're probably thinking of people that might be interested in this. You don't need to be a healthcare provider. I don't want you to have a house party, do vendor fairs, farmers markets. You're already thinking, oh gosh, I got to drive around with stuff in my car and stick it in my garage. No, we did all that in the beginning. It doesn't work. You don't have to blast on social media. You don't have to hound your friends. You guys, all we do is we invite people to take a look. They know within 10 to 15 minutes of watching a presentation whether or not this is for them, whether or not they have any interest. Maybe their interest is just in the health. Maybe their interest is just in the additional income stream because they don't have enough money to pay their mortgage this month and they're trying to figure out, what are we going to do? There's no more hours in the day. I don't have time to go get another job. What am I going to do? We don't walk around with signs on our head that say, hey, my mortgage is due next week and I'm $500 short. We don't walk around with signs on our head that say, I haven't pooped in 5 days and my stomach hurts. We don't tell people these things. And I can guarantee you there's people in your life that need the information I'm sharing right now. And they will call you after they've been in for a couple of days, weeks, or months and say, through tear-filled eyes, because I get these calls daily, thank you. Thank you for sharing. All we do is invite people to take a look. After they've watched it, they always want to hear about our experience. What? Call the person who invited you. Why are you so excited about this? Hear about why they're excited. And then when you have questions, allow them to connect you to somebody. They're probably learning. They're trying to learn the answers to the questions themselves. Allow them to connect you to one of their business partners so they can take notes while they hear your questions being answered. It is such a simple, simple system that my 10-year-old can do it. In the beginning, we didn't know what we were doing. It took us forever to get the word out. We didn't have Zoom conferences like this. We literally sat in people's houses. You guys, it took me 3 years to hit this rank of diamond. I just had 4 teams do it in their first 2 months, just here in the last quarter. One team hit Blue Diamond in 5 weeks. It took me 6 years to do that. We have couples hitting the rank of Black Diamond. These are estimated annual incomes within their first year in the company. It took me 8 years to hit this rank. Hitting Bronze and getting an extra $500 a month, that's not difficult. We have hundreds of people who do that. We have people who hit this rank within their first week of being in the company. How would an extra $500 a month change your family's life? But what's really cool is there's no cap. You know, if you work a job where you have a salary or you trade your hours for dollars, or I was talking to a real estate agent earlier today, she goes on vacation, she doesn't earn while she's gone. Not only is there no cap, but the residual earning potential, meaning, are you getting paid right now from work you did on anything 5 years ago? I am. And there's a lot of people in my business. In fact, I just got a text from someone 3 days ago that said after my husband's accident, they'd been in for about 2 years, we had to totally step back. The fact that we still get checks is mind-blowing. That is how this works. And I'll tell you, people like multimillionaire Richard Branson and Richard Branson's actually a billionaire, multimillionaire Tony Robbins are huge proponents of this business model because they believe and they teach, and Tony Robbins specifically educates people on their finances, that everyone should have an additional stream of income. But when you start to really think about how am I going to get an additional stream of income, invest in a franchise, get another job, trade more hours for dollars to make someone else money, what's really possible for the average person? This business model is brilliant because of the low investment and the ability to have someone like me work for you while you're doing your full-time job. If you choose to join your friend's team for the income potential, this is how it works. You're going to join their team, and you're building 2 teams, and only 2 teams. We're going to teach you how to make a 1-minute phone call and invite people to take a look. I'll sample the phone call for you. Hey, Ben, how are you? I used to do this call on the way to work. Good. How are you? Great. Listen, you know my husband and I were into multiple income streams. We actually have just started 2 businesses in the last year. And we're exhausted and overwhelmed, but this other business has just landed in our lap, and we are super excited about it. It's like nothing we've ever seen before. I don't know if it's for you or not, but I really think it might be up your alley. Are you open to taking a look at it? That's it. That's all we do. And some people were on their knees praying the night before for something. And when someone that they know and love calls and says, just take a look, they take a look. I'll give you the numbers. Out of 10 who take a look, usually 3 join. 30% who watch a presentation join if they're invited the way we teach you to invite. And so what happens is you're going to start to build these 2 teams of people. Let's say you put the guy in green here in and the guy in green here in, your cousin and your neighbor. You plug them into me and our team leaders, and we're going to answer their questions, and we're going to teach them how to invite, and we're going to answer their friends' questions. And what happens is some people just join for products, some join to build a business. But every time someone places an order as a result of these 2 people that you told, you get a check deposited in your account every Friday. When we started, my husband was like, the cash flow in this thing is amazing. And we had just started 2 businesses that year, and cash flow was not good. We counted on the cash flow from my 12-hour-a-day job as a PA. This was amazing. Your friend is only building 2 teams. That means that if they invited 20 people that are on tonight, the first one that calls them and says, I'm in, goes here. The second one that calls and says, I'm in, goes here. The third one goes on the team of the first one. 4th one goes on the team of the second one. Why does that matter? Well, any order that these 3rd and 4th and 5th and 6th that any of these guys place filter up into a savings account that you get to cash in on when you begin to start sharing. So literally the person who shared it with you is building a business, building a savings account for you. If this is interesting you, I highly recommend that as soon as you're pretty sure that you're interested, you text them and say, I'm in. Because they're getting all kinds of texts tonight, and you don't want to be the 20th person they're calling back. You want to be the first person they're calling back. As I wrap up, let me tell you, now is the time to get started. We're 10 years in. Only 50,000 people in the U.S. know about us. Think about that number for a minute. I'm in Ponte, Jacksonville, Florida. 2.1 million people live in my area. All 50,000 could be here, and I'd still have 2 million people to tell. The majority of these 50,000 are in Texas, Kansas, and Missouri. Nobody knows about it. Give it a couple of years, everybody's going to know about it. We're on track to be $1 billion per year company in sales by the year 2020. Again, we jumped from number 187 in the direct sales market to number 13 in the last 12 months. We are moving, and we are moving fast. I'm going to show you how to get started. If you're interested in the business side of it, you get a membership in our membership club. It's $25. That gives you access to the products for 25% off. If you're interested in building a business, you're going to set up your monthly overhead. All that the company requires for you to get weekly checks from the people you've told, a percentage of their orders sent back to you, is $125 a month of our life-changing products. You should be spending that much on your family's health already. It's your family's health. It's health insurance. That's all they require. And then you go place your first order. Now you can order whatever you want. You could, please don't, you just heard me talk about, please don't just get the cleanse. You're not going to feel very good. You got to get the junk out. You got to put good stuff in, but you can order whatever you want. But if you're looking at building a business and you're interested in making 20, 30, 40, 50, $100,000 in the next year. If you're interested in making $500 a month, you need to seriously look at our Business Builder packs. There's some tremendous benefits, free enrollment, $25 waived, free shipping, that's waived, your entire family's health instead of just yours, some absolutely amazing trips, but you also get bonus qualified to earn additional income. These are some trips our team has taken in the last year. There's about to be 20 of us in the Keys in a couple weeks, and then the week after, 30 of us are going on a cruise. And then in July, we already have 10 people from our team who've earned the trip to Maui. You guys, these are trips that are totally paid for. If you like to travel, oh, this might be the business for you. It's our company's way and my way of saying thank you so much for taking time to share this gift with others. You've changed a lot of lives. We're gonna treat you like royalty. But you also get the opportunity to be paid more. I'm not going to walk through this whole thing, but I will tell you, if you bring 2 people in who come in with the Business Builder package you came in with, you'll earn $1,050 with just 2 people coming in. It's not unusual to get your money back that you've invested within a couple of days. If, however, you just choose a few products, but you still share it with these 2 and they come in with the Business Builder pack, you're going to get paid $600 less. $450 versus $1,050. If you're going to share it, I say just go big. My friend Lauren and Jared Richards out in Texas, they made $400,000 their first year, and when Lauren showed it to her husband, Jared said, we don't have a couple $100 to spend on this, and we don't have $18.99 to spend on it. Let's just go big. And there's something to be said about putting the skin in the game. Like, they just put it in and they said, we got to do it. We just got to get it done. And they made $400,000 over the next 12 months. The Be Fulfilled pack is the pack I came in with. It's my favorite pack. It's a variety of our best-selling products at a heavily discounted price. This is $2,600 worth of products, $700 discount. You can't go wrong with this package. Our second Business Builder packs revolves around our detox program. We have a 100% success rate on our 28-day program. On average, 25 to 55 pounds of weight are lost in those 28 days. It's not a starvation program. It's to cleanse the toxins out and pour plant-based nutrition into your body for 28 days straight. That program is also a one-time purchase of $1,899. Also discount on the products here. Again, one-time purchase, and it sets you up to have a massive business that we will then mentor you and walk you through day by day. I'm going to wrap up by sharing some stories. Cozy joined, and this was last fall. She joined. She's a single mom of 4 kids. Works this business very part-time and made $32,000 her first 3 months in the business. This is a couple that joined last June. They had no time. They sat down for one afternoon in June and called 50 people, invited them to take a look. 13 of those people joined, 10 just to consume products, 3 to build a business. We went to work and helped those people share, and they now have over 1,600 people on their team, and they made over $100,000 in their first 6 months. Anything is possible here. I always wrap up with a picture of my family because our lives have changed so drastically. I don't know what you're looking to change in your life, but I was paying someone to raise my kids, and it was killing me. It was killing me. They were taking them on their field trips with school. I was missing the Valentine's Day parties. I went to school for 8.5 years and spent $100,000 on my education to become a PA, but I was slaving away working to make someone else money in a field that has changed drastically, and I didn't like it anymore. And it's changed our lives. We now have time freedom. We have financial freedom. We make in 2 days what the 2 of us combined used to make in 2 months. We're educated. We have multiple degrees, collegiate degrees. I have a graduate degree. I'm board certified to practice medicine. Like, for us to make in 2 days what we used to make in 2 months, and then to be able to say, I'm offering you my services so that I can help you make whatever it is you want to make, this is real. I'm going to stay on tonight, answer your questions. I hope that you get back to the person who invited you. Let them know if you're in or not in, or if you have questions. We're here to answer them. Don't go into the witness protection program, please. Just be a good friend. Tell them, it's not for me. That's fine. We don't want you to join with us if it's not for you. I absolutely believe the products are for everyone. I believe that with all of my heart. If you don't take care of this gift we were given, it will decline quickly. And it's not good when it declines. I can tell you that as someone who's been seeing patients for a very long time.
We appreciate it once again, guys, for you taking the time to watch this video. And we hope that you're just as excited about this opportunity as we are.
Before we go, I want to leave you with a scripture from the Bible that this company is built on. It's Genesis 1:29. And God said, I have given you every plant that is upon the earth for food.
So make sure you reach out to us, guys. We want to know your questions. We want to know your thoughts. We're here for you. We love y'all. Bye-bye.
Bye.